Welcome to the Antonio Parkinson Project. Today we are talking Meg Thee Stallion and Vice President Kamala Harris. A little twerking going on. The Last Supper at the Olympics. OMG. And Tennessee State Representative Gloria Johnson of the Tennessee 3 versus Marsha Blackburn. Oh, we got a fight. Plus, Memphis food blogger Armani, a.k.a. Taste of 901, is in the building. Yeah. Stick around, hit that subscribe button. We'll be right back. You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project. Welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. I am Antonio Parkinson, and guess what? You're watching the fastest growing visual podcast in the Memphis market. Period. Y'all give it up for that. Yep. And this segment is brought to you by popularmail.com. And guess what? August is Black Business Month. I was about to say Black Music Month.
Come on now.
August is Black Business Month. So for the month of August, do your black job and support black business. Man, I like that.
You did that on the fly. I thought you did that on the fly.
Do your black job.
You came back.
Listen, hold on. But we got to talk about the y'all. We're starting a little late. Shout out to all the folks in the hood cam. Y'all wait to the hood cam. Listen, we're starting a little bit late because some folks, Kojak, had them a little margarita. They were doing a little cha-cha-cha. Wow, y'all racist as hell, man. Y'all really, man, God, Coach. Man. And look, I ain't gonna say who it was. I ain't gonna say who it is.
Can we turn the camera?
But somebody was happy, and but look, maybe we should start letting them have margaritas a little early because you know the whole punchline about is do your black job and support a black business. Listen, man, we need to.
I guess she said she need a margarita to do her black job, and then deal
with a margarita, right?
To deal with your black.
Right. You're wrong for that. That wasn't nice. Now was that nice? Was that Christian?
I'm sorry. That was nice.
Man. So look, so there is controversy.
Yes. Always controversy.
Meg Thee Stallion was shaking her left leg
for a cause. She was shaking it for a cause.
She was shaking it for a cause?
Yes.
What's the cause?
What you mean? She highlighted the women's rights, got everybody amped up to vote, got behind the vice president. Okay, so don't have me try to say the name. So she did. You know, she got people talking. So no matter what, they talking.
Oh, they talking. Who else? Was the vice president twerking?
No, I don't think she twerked on camera. Not this time, but how the election going, I wouldn't be surprised if she is twerking on the end. I'm just saying.
Whoa,
I'm sorry.
Jack.
He gonna clip me on that. That's so sad.
Yeah, you're gonna definitely get clipped on that. Yeah. But look, so you know it's controversial. So some of the responses, right? From black folks and alike, you know, were you know good, bad, and indifferent. So what say ye, Kojak?
I want to know what's the ratio of bougie people and hood folk. You know, I mean, is it still a win if you get all the hood folks to vote?
Yeah.
It still don't matter where the vote come from.
And was it about hood folks though? Was it about the young vote?
A lot of people said she was in Atlanta and it was Atlanta targeted.
I say hood.
I wouldn't say Atlanta's hood, but you said I wouldn't say that, but they said it was, you know, targeted for where she was at. Now a lot of people critiqued it and said it wasn't it wasn't fitting for a campaign rally. Can I say Raleigh too much?
Man, hooked on vowels,
I say Raleigh too much. Is it Raleigh? Rally, same thing.
That's that bougie.
She had a drink too.
No, she said that bouginess.
Kojak, she had a Long Island iced tea without the Long Island.
I did not have no Long Island iced tea because they didn't even make it right. So he's lying.
Oh.
But no, that's what a lot of people are saying. They're saying that it just wasn't fitting, but Meg Thee Stallion responded and she said, y'all fake mad. You know, y'all losing the side of what it was about. It's about women's rights, gas prices,
What
everything
about
else.
women's rights? Explain that.
They're talking about women's rights as far as taking your right away from being able to have an abortion or not abortion. That's the biggest things.
Or just bodily autonomy.
Yeah, having a right over your body, your choices. Nobody should be able to make choices for you.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. So we're losing sight of the messaging, pretty much what Meg Thee Stallion was saying. And she looked good doing what she was doing.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
She did.
Y'all just mad. Y'all fake mad.
She did her
She
thing.
did look good now. I ain't
Okay,
mad at
she
all.
said- yeah, she was
I
great.
just saw the clips, but I ain't mad at Meg. Shit, Meg was Megan.
And she was
Right.
Megan, but she had a full like kind of suit, sexy
No, they
suit
wasn't
thing.
full, man. That's
Compared to what she does wear, she had a full pants on with stomach cut out, and it was blue.
Right.
And she looked. I mean, she yeah.
Man, I wish I could turn this camera around so I can get Kojak getting that corner.
What is
That's
it?
the corner. You
Just
know
thirsty.
how when you have
Ain't
the
nothing
bottle,
left.
the last of the bottle,
The drop.
right? And
What
it's
happened?
that corner in there. You know, and you out there in the
Yeah,
hood,
ain't
right?
nothing left.
Maybe like the question would be, "Hey man, you gonna get that
You
corner?
gonna get that corner?
You gonna get that corner?
Let me get that corner. Let me get that corner.
He got a number ice in that
left
cup.
in the thing.
I want-
But Kojak, it's okay to hold it up, man. It's okay.
No.
It's Kojak. It's over. Let go and let God. Right. It's a wrap, man. You know, we okay.
He looking for something else rubbing his belly.
Because it wasn't but a drop that fell into that cup.
You
But he
saw that.
rubbing
Right, I
his
did
belly
see
while
that.
he
I wonder
looking.
where it went.
Right,
I know
right.
When I left it,
That's a universal sign for help from a man.
Oh,
When he
is
rubbing his
it?
belly. When he
Is it?
rubbing his belly like that. Right.
he-
But look, back to Meg Thee Stallion. Back to Meg Thee Stallion. You know,
my
so
face.
that people are, you know, the issue is about bodily autonomy.
Yeah.
Women's autonomy over their own bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Interestingly enough, I remember sitting on a panel. I mean, in a committee, and you know they were talking about abortions, right, and limiting or stopping, you know, women from being able to make the decision about, you know, whether to carry a kid full term, a baby full term or not, right? And I turned around and asked everybody up there. I said, how many of y'all have pushed the head out of your body? And nobody could raise their hand because guess what? It was all men.
Man, ain't did nothing.
And somebody asked this question, and I thought it was a brilliant question. They said, name one law that tells a man what to do with his body. Just one.
Not one.
There are no laws out there that exist.
wow.
Yep. And you know, and maybe we should look at legislation that would be able to stop a man from being able to reproduce.
Yeah.
You know, and that way you ain't got to worry about no abortions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many kids you don't pay for. Yeah, I think that should be on the. Well, I do think if you have like, I know people have like 28 kids. 28
kids.
Yes.
Apparently somebody like it. How many baby mamas though?
A lot.
If he got 28 kids, but how many
No,
baby
maybe
mamas?
like 28, maybe like 16 or 17.
Well, just 2 points. 2 points in that. One, his pull-out game ain't shit.
He may not want no pull-out game.
Well, neither do they.
Right.
Right. Now, if you, after baby number 6, you know, whoever baby mama is for number 7 should have realized that.
But that's not the point.
it's a
A lot of
trend.
people, listen, I was just talking about this the other day, 2 days ago. We all, as women, whatever, 89%, because I ain't arguing with nobody online, we think that we're the exception. So we can see it black and white, but we always think like, oh, that's them. He ain't ran into me yet. We always think that. I'm sorry. That's
And he gonna run into you and do the same. You gonna
exactly,
be
but you're gonna be 8, 9,
Right.
10, 11, 12. But we
Right.
think that we are. But men do change eventually. But we always
after
think
28
that.
babies. I mean, where the change happening at after
want,
baby number?
Who want him after the
number
28th one? That's what I
Shit,
want to
somehow,
know.
apparently somebody wanted him
the same
after
person.
27.
You know what I was gonna say?
Maybe they wanted. Okay, we're gonna.
Hey, maybe Kojak, maybe he, you know, yep, he's dropping that warehouse key off.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, then they probably just want to test and see. I mean, just saying. But
Yeah.
I don't know about to have no baby though. But
Man.
we off topic really for real. But
Man, that's way off topic. But I do want to say this. I think it's important to note when we're talking about Meg Thee Stallion's performance at the Vice President's rally. It was at Georgia State.
yeah.
It was at an HBCU.
HBCU, yeah.
It was targeted to college kids.
Yeah.
Right.
Hence the reason you have a Meg Thee Stallion performance.
Exactly.
And Quavo was there. Were there any other people there, Malik, that we missing out? Okay.
No, I just know Quavo and Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah. And
Those were like the main two.
And I'm
people
sure
that
some
came.
up and coming rappers was in there. You know, everybody at Georgia State, they rapping anyway. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
He's so
I'm just
petty
joking.
now. He's talking about me.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know, it has to be put into context. And but the beauty of it is guess what? Everybody's talking.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying it's not the BET Awards. We
Mission
understand,
accomplished.
but it's
Right.
not the BET Awards.
Right. But you know, the last time we had a situation like this where President Obama ran, and they targeted young voters, and young voters came out in record numbers.
Yeah.
You know, for President Obama. So maybe there's a duplication of the formula that they're attempting to tap into. You know, with Vice President Meg Thee Stallion.
Hopefully.
Vice President Kamala Harris.
You said. Oh, make sure you clip that. See, he ain't gonna clip that part. Make sure you clip that part. But no, I hope the formula it does work because we need people to get out and vote.
Well, but if you think about it, I'm sorry.
That's it.
If you think about it, you know, since President Joe Biden has basically, you know, passed the baton to Vice President Kamala Harris, most of the news feeds have been about Kamala Harris, and it has sidelined a lot of what former President Donald Trump is doing and saying, and the ignorance.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my God.
The ignorance, right?
Ignorant.
Yeah. And so I've been saying the whole time, speaking of which, before we go into what I was saying, you know, former President Donald Trump was interviewed by members of the National Association of Black Journalists.
Tragic.
Oh man, we're gonna here's the video.
I want to start by addressing the elephant in the room, sir. A lot of people did not think it was appropriate for you to be here today. You have pushed false claims about some of your rivals, from Nikki Haley to former President Barack Obama, saying that they were not born in the United States, which is not true. You have told 4 congresswomen of color who were American citizens to go back to where they came from. You have used words like animal and rabid to describe black district attorneys. You've attacked black journalists, calling them a loser, saying the questions that they ask are, quote, stupid and racist. You've had dinner with a white supremacist at your Mar-a-Lago resort. So my question, sir, now that you are asking black supporters to vote for you, why should black voters trust you after you have used language like that?
Well, first of all, I don't think I've ever been asked a question in such a horrible manner. First question. You don't even say, hello, how are you? Are you with ABC? Because I think they're a fake news network, a terrible network. And I think it's disgraceful that I came here in good spirit. I love the black population of this country. I've done so much for the black population of this country.
Yep. And okay, so they grilled him and peppered him.
Tragic.
Yep. And you can tell he was uncomfortable.
But I mean, I wonder what led him to go anyways. I know he was invited, but why accept the invitation?
Yeah.
You know, and then start screaming bloody murder because they told him to come in person, and they said they're gonna get the vice president possibly on Zoom.
On a Zoom, yeah, I saw that.
But I think the reason for that, I think the reason for that is because they were in conference, right?
Right.
And so you know, and the vice president wasn't available to come in physically for the conference.
Right.
And so I'm a member of NABJ. I think I got a lifetime membership to NABJ. So shout out to everybody at the National Association of Black Journalists.
Shout
out to the Memphis chapter, Memphis Association of Black Journalists also. You know, but black journalism is needed and is vital.
Right now, especially right now.
But he wasn't very comfortable with that initial line of questioning.
Right.
But y'all missing what made you accept the invite. That's what I'm saying. He didn't have to go.
Because he said you're gonna vote for him.
I forgot. You're right.
And even what he said, I still heard some clapping in the audience. You heard that?
Somebody was hooping in the audience.
I was like,
It probably was my nephew. I'm asking, did he go?
I did think that the journalist, the furthest to the right, I do think she was serving him softballs though.
Right.
Yeah,
That's all.
and you know,
You saying
and,
she
you
could have
know,
went harder on him?
the one. So maybe that was the plan, the strategy. They had the person next to him going hard on him.
Good cop,
The
bad
one at
cop.
the far end on the far right go, you know, throw him some soft lobs, and the one in the middle just get drowned out by the two on the opposite ends of her because you know
Gotcha.
that was what was happening.
Ride the fence in the middle.
That one on that was close to him was shanking him.
Yeah, she was.
She was shanking him. She was like,
right. And he was screaming like a cut hog too, boy.
But that's what I'm saying. If he can't even handle that, he's wise to avoid the debate then. He is, if you cannot handle that conversation, you shouldn't be in no debate with somebody that previously was she was DA or whatever, prosecuting attorney. He wouldn't last. And he knows it.
Yeah, but he's already said he don't want to debate Vice President Kamala Harris. You know, because I think he's gonna get ripped a new one.
I think he's going to take it, though, because she has a whole little T-shirt. Well, maybe she didn't do it. They had those T-shirts saying, like, say it to my face. So it's almost like she's poking for him to take the debate. Yeah, say it to my face. Like, don't say it on these interviews. Come say it to my face in the debate. So I think only so many times you're going to poke the bear and he's going to show up because men are prideful. Men, you know, how many times you going to let her say...
you grouping it. It's
Right,
grouping
grouping us with Trump.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to group you up, but I'm saying, like, ain't no too many times a man gonna let you poke him. Not too many times a man gonna let you poke and he not gonna show up. Exactly. So you proving my point. So he gonna show up. Watch, he gonna take the bait. So she keeps poking him publicly. He gonna show up for the debate, and I'm ready to see it.
Interesting choice of words today. Hey, but we got a comment. What's our comment? What's the comment, Malik?
It's on your phone.
It's on the phone? Okay.
They ain't gonna read it out loud. Okay.
Okay. Well, y'all, can we just read it? Okay. What's the comment?
It said women should have autonomy over their bodies. I also want to comment that VP Harris and her team should make better decisions about her endorsers. There are plenty of other songs and performers. I'm sorry, they use a word. Oh, appropriate. I thought that was a word I didn't know.
Yeah,
appropriate songs and performers. Yeah.
You know, how y'all feel about that? And who was that from? Who was that commenter?
Matthew Jones from YouTube.
Okay,
Thank
shout
you,
out to Matthew Jones.
Shout out. Appreciate your comment.
Matthew.
Yes.
Matthew. We mess with you, Matthew.
I mean, of course, I think that if she could have pulled anybody, it should have been Beyonce. But you know, that could have been that she might.
I think that's coming though.
Yeah, that's
she already allowed her to use her
the song. Yeah, the
So,
Freedom song. I think on the main stage, she gonna have to bring Beyonce at. But no matter what nobody says, like you said, it was on Georgia University campus. It was in Atlanta, Georgia State, campus. It was in Atlanta. The target audience, Meg Thee Stallion has their ear.
Yeah.
So no matter whether we like it or not,
She got to
Meg Thee
speak to.
Stallion got the ear of these grown folks too.
yeah, she got some people ears and got the men's eyes. But anyway, look at their eyes.
Man.
Look at their eyes. But I think, yes, some people in controversy it sells, honestly, and it gets people talking. So no matter what, if you're not a politician or into politics, we're talking about it around Meg Thee Stallion. So I say mission accomplished.
Yeah, I
yes,
mean,
she can use other people.
She got to speak to all of America.
Yeah.
And that's a huge part of it.
Yeah.
She can't speak to one person.
Yeah.
And she can do it section. She can do a little bit at a time. She don't have to do it as a whole.
Right. Yeah. Malik over there been giving us the hook. So, hey, look, when we come back, the Olympic opening ceremony raised quite a few eyebrows,
Come
like
on now.
Michelle does. You know, if you want to know where Michelle is, just watch the eyebrows, right? So when we come back, we're going to break down the Last Supper at the Olympic opening. Boy, y'all don't want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button. We'll be right back. You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Grab a backwood and roll up. Grab your cup and let pour up. They didn't want us round it first, but now they act like they know what. Hey, but they show love, yeah, we show out when we show up. I don't even do the liquor, that shit might make me throw up. But we turned up, this the after party. Shit grabbing on my body. White girl got a bottle in the club, and that going gnarly. Turned up in a wreck the party. We just brought out everybody. No, we got our have some fun. We at the after party.
Hey y'all, it's Michael Kaya and it's the Antonio Parkinson Project I'm on. They have fun around here. They got chicken and everything. If you really want to get the word, know what's going on in your neighborhood, in your community, in your blackness, you need to tune in to the Antonio Parkinson Project. And ain't even in the projects. Okay, so tune in. We love you. Keep God first.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. I am Antonio Parkinson. You know what? I didn't even properly introduce my co-host, man. And she ain't said nothing because she halfway lit over there.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm in here dedicated with my foot messed up and everything. He just want to talk bad about me, but it's okay.
She's over there self-medicating, look like to me, Kojak.
Whatever. Prescribed. Prescribed medication. Okay, thank you.
It is. And it is. And it is. Welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. I am Antonio Parkinson. We are the fastest growing visual podcast in the Memphis market. And this segment is brought to you by popularmail.com. So, hey, look, popularmail.com. Make sure you go on there, man. They got the best in clothing line. Pick you a couple things. I pick you out 1 of 5, and send it to somebody that you love. Popularmail.com. I wear that shit all the time. But look, look, give it up for my wonderful co-host, Angelika Geli Woods in the building. Give it up for her. Hey, Kojak, she was asking us, what we were dancing to when we did the radio show. Speaking of which, shout out to Bev Johnson, the Bev Johnson show. Yep. Shout out to iHeartMedia for allowing us to take over.
Yes.
Yeah, we took over the Bev Johnson show for 2 hours yesterday and lit it up.
It was so nice. It was real good.
Thank you for that. Yeah. And so DJ Kojak, scratch it up for him 4 times. My DJ.
He ain't scratched the whole time.
Oh, I heard that. Did you hear that, Joe?
I think he need to do it again.
Okay, scratch it up for him 4 times, DJ Kojak.
Let me put my cord in.
Okay.
Damn.
Squeak.
You hear that?
Man, I ain't got time for y'all, man. Y'all don't want to. Man, y'all acting like them folks at the Last Supper. So listen, man. Angelika.
I told you I'm sitting this one out.
Boy,
Come on now.
Boy, the French.
We finna get it with this
French. The French showed
get banned.
Man,
they showed their tail.
They literally showed their tail. In the opening ceremony. So I'm sitting there watching the opening ceremonies, right? Watching all the boats go by with the teams in it. Armani, did you watch the opening ceremony? Okay. Good. Well, so you heard about it. So listen, I'm watching all the nations go by and, enjoying this, right?
Soaking it all
and then
in.
they got to the artistic part of it. And, I thought that, while I was watching, before I stopped watching, that the opening ceremonies were great.
Yeah,
it was raining.
Good.
It was raining, but it was different, right? And that thing went on into the night. Yeah, but it was lit. You can tell, man. You can tell this was a party.
It was like Hunger Games,
man.
Like
that scares me.
It was very.
I mean, the way
French.
they bought folk out.
Yeah, it was very. It was like the Hunger Games.
Yeah,
right?
That's what scares me.
I wonder if that was part of their their strategy.
It was nice.
Hunger Games is dope. I love the Hunger Games.
Just the thought behind it, though. Not real being like that is scary. But okay,
and so then they started getting a little artistic, right? And they started having fashion shows and
they started doing them.
they're known for fashion.
Yeah. It was a lot of fashion.
Yeah.
Right. And what's interesting about these fashion shows, man? I look at these fashion shows and I said I would never wear none of that stuff.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, you see stuff in fashion shows. Do people actually wear that stuff?
Right. Because when you see the line, it's none of that stuff.
Some people do, but a toned down version of it, if that makes sense. Just pieces, maybe not the whole ensemble.
I mean, because they'll come down the runway walking with boxes on their legs and not boxers, boxes, U-Haul boxes, right, on their legs and their arms, and say this is a fashion piece. But who in the hell is wearing it?
And where can you buy it? You can't even buy that.
We wouldn't even know. We wouldn't know, Kojak. We wouldn't know.
Well, I'll tell you where you can't buy it. You can't buy it at popularmail.com. It's a great time for you to go to popularmail.com and get some clothes that you can actually wear.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess just to show their artistry. Maybe just show artistry to keep you engaged, the audience engaged. That's what I was putting on the show.
Yeah. Before we get to the Last Supper, but speaking of fashion, if you, I don't know if you've had a chance to travel to Europe before. Have you been to Europe before?
I've never been to Europe.
Kojak, you been to Europe?
Yes.
My friend's there right now.
I've been to Paris.
Oh, how was it, Kojak?
Dang, you smile too hard.
He's trying to get me. No, he's trying to get. I know what he's trying to do.
I know.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
He's
trying to get me canceled. But soon I got to the airport, it's different.
Yeah.
What was different?
He didn't want you to use your words.
What was different about it?
It's a little different, you got men and you got women and you got
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
okay.
Gay Paris.
Kojak's area is busy. Yeah, you got Patty.
Paris.
What you say? What you call it?
Gay Paris.
Oh, okay. like they're happy.
Yeah, they.
Oh God,
Yeah,
really?
they happy.
You
So
said they happy. I ain't got nothing
Right.
to say.
Well, here's the interesting thing. I went to Europe. I went to Istanbul and spent some time there in Azerbaijan. Loved it. Was trying to figure out how I can bring, the women of Azerbaijan. They got jet black hair, straight hair,
there you go.
and I'm looking upside these women's head. Right, I'm trying to figure out how can I get their hair off your head and get it back to Memphis so I can sell some bundles.
sell some.
What would you name the line?
Azari. I had a
That's
name for
okay.
Azari.
Azari. He was
black
ready.
folks.
Yeah, just
Ready.
planned out.
I had it all planned out, man. Them folks, they had no idea I was over there lusting upside their head, right?
Trying to cut their
And
hair
look,
off.
man, and look, I had the whole name Azari because I know black folks, right?
Yeah.
If I come back and say, I got that Azari. Oh, you got that Azari? He the only one in Memphis that got the Azari.
Yeah.
I wanted the sole distribution of Azerbaijani hair
Oh, my
in
God.
in the United States. I think I can make
Top
killer.
dollar too. You can
Man.
man. You got to make it to where they can't even. A lot of people can't even afford.
Look,
it.
Like
they'll
they can't
kill-
get
they'll
it.
kill you over that hair. You better
But you
leave
know
it
what
alone.
happened, right?
Yeah.
Somebody, Memphis can create a scam for everything. Somebody will come up with the knockoff version of it.
Oh, yeah.
Right, and be some straight up yaki.
Yeah, mixed synthetic blend.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
And so
You're right.
anyway, but here's where I was going with about going to Istanbul.
Okay.
I went to the mall in Istanbul, right? And and that mall is called Eastern Park Mall.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like what would have been the Mall of Memphis to us.
Okay.
All right. Now, the difference is this mall was 7 stories high,
Oh, okay. Way
right?
bigger.
And on the roof was Chanel, and next door to Chanel in the all glass space was Lamborghini
Oh.
on the roof.
Oh, damn.
Party on the roof.
Yeah,
Right.
Okay.
And so I'm like, and this is their mediocre mall. And inside all signature shops, with designers, their designer name shops. So it wasn't like a Macy's where you go in and get all this stuff.
Right.
It's whatever
you
these
want.
European designers, machine mode, all this stuff, right? And guess what? Guess who else was in the mall?
Oh.
Popeyes.
Really?
Popeyes chicken was in the mall in Istanbul. Yep. And so
Try it.
yeah.
It probably don't taste it. Do it taste the same?
I had to have
A
it.
lot of stuff out there don't.
I had to have it.
Okay.
Do it the same?
Yeah, it was Popeyes.
It was.
Okay, I'm surprised.
Popeyes.
Some
Sometimes it
ingredients.
don't be the thing.
Right. When I went to Italy, they was like, we don't even all that stuff they got in the food here.
Yeah.
We don't have it in it. So when I
Don't
went to
tell it.
McDonald's, the ketchup, none of that taste.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like it was bland.
Yeah.
Even the Big
yeah.
Mac it didn't taste like a Big Mac.
I remember when I went to KFC in Japan. I lived in Japan for a year. Went to KFC. The drumsticks, the sticks, and the wings was about that big.
Dang.
And look, I was like, man, what is this, man? Look. I was like, man, they KFC over here.
They got real chicken.
Right. I think we're eating ostrich. Right. Yeah. But
Aren't you?
to that point, of course, Europe they do it a little bit different. I remember
Different?
I remember seeing the Turkish version of MTV, and they had Russian rappers on there.
Yeah.
I mean, they were hard too, and the beats were banging. They were hard, but they was rapping in Russian, and it was like I remember it was three white guys with bald heads, all black on, black leather coats, looked like Russian gangsters,
Wow.
and they were ripping it.
Looked like they
I
probably
couldn't
was.
understand nothing they were saying. Yeah.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
But back to the Last Supper. These damn Frenchmen. Boy, just leave it up to the French. Right? So I'm watching, and now they're getting into the fashion. So they done got with it, finished, they doing a little break dancing, doing a little bicycling and skating, and
That's how
because
they was
breaking
doing-
is
that's how
about
they
to
was
become an
doing it.
Olympic sport.
That's how they were doing it.
Did you know that?
You know what I'm saying? How was they breaking? They were breaking it?
breaking
breakdance.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I was looking at the movements. Is I look at the eyes.
right. And breaking is about to become an Olympic sport, which
I didn't
is
know that.
interesting.
That's gonna be dope.
Yeah,
That's gonna be dope.
I think it'll be dope. But will they pay homage to where it came from? You see what I'm saying? So
They have to, really.
Y'all just ADHD way off the dog.
I know.
talking points.
I said,
So anyway, I'm watching, and they started doing this fashion show, and then they started running the camera along this line of people, right? And in the middle of it is Was it? I don't know if it's trans. I don't know if it's.
I don't know. I told you I wasn't on label. Try
What's
to
the
figure out
word?
label.
What's the word I'm looking for? What do you call it?
They said drag queens.
It was drag queen. Okay, drag queen
Yeah,
with the whole,
Yeah.
crown and spikes off the crown. And I didn't catch it at first.
Resemble Last Supper.
I didn't catch that. Yeah, there it is right there. I did not catch. I missed it. Right. I'm just thinking, this is just some French weird shit. Right.
Yeah.
And so. And it was when the headlines hit later, a couple of days, they said this was a rendition of the Last Supper. Then it jogged in my head like, oh shit, that was that.
Yeah.
And what was tripping me out, and we're gonna have to find this video, so hopefully we'll post this video, was on either Instagram or TikTok or one of the two. They kept on coming back to this, and they said, why are they showing the children this man's nuts at the Olympic opening ceremony? And they panned, and I saw this, didn't catch it though. Again, I'm slow.
They panned on it?
They panned because they were slowly running the camera across and from and lo and behold, this motherfucker's up here. I probably should say this motherfucker's up here with these tight ass black shorts on, like Daisy Duke tight shorts on, with his nuts out.
Yeah,
the whole nuts.
What the hell?
The whole nuts are nut print.
Nuts. I mean his European nuts.
Out. Not print, out. And children are watching, and this is supposed to be a family show. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. No. And so the French, I think the head of the Olympic Committee in France, I think they apologized.
They issued apology because they said they caused offense to the Christians. They thought they were making a mockery.
Yeah. Christians can't say nothing.
But I'm just saying what they said. Okay.
Christians evangelicals are Trump's biggest supporters.
Well, they said they were
so how can Christians say anything about the French man's nuts being out?
That's what they said. And they said they were trying to show inclusivity and to show voice and all that. And they did issue an apology on the behalf. They did issue an apology. So
man, all I can say,
they tried.
And no knock against anybody. Do your thing if that's what your thing is. But you can't. You have to temper what's for adults and what's not. Right.
Here's the words. Organizers aim to convey a message of inclusivity and challenge traditional narratives through a moderate and proactive lens. That was the goal.
I don't think that was a platform.
That was hey, it's not my words.
I also heard. Yeah. How much time? 2. I also heard that a couple things. One, the French, they say the French were trying to be, what's the word for green? When you're trying to be for the
earthy kind?
Earth, yeah.
Yeah, like
what's the word I'm looking for? Damn, I should know that.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but keep it green. They're trying to be, cognizant of environmental friendly.
Yeah, environmental.
So the athletes got to the Olympic Village.
Yeah.
And they're sleeping on these cardboard beds with these foam mattresses. And no air conditioning.
What?
Because they're trying to be environmental friendly.
Wrong time.
Protecting the ozone, I guess. And they were complaining. But the NBA players pulled up, all of their money, because these are millionaires. They got their money together. I guess they pulled the change out of their pocket. Yeah. And they went and got them a spot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Full luxury spot.
I'm sure
our
one person
NBA
can
players.
pay. One of them can pay.
LeBron ain't.
Yeah, I need 2 minutes.
LeBron ain't finna sleep
the
on
last thing we got, because this is, I'm just a messenger.
You say you're just a messenger.
Right? Everything on TikTok and Instagram is true. Right? And this is what they said too. They said that, there was in prior Olympic years a ban on having sex, the athletes having sex in the Olympic Village. But they're saying this time they provided condoms on top of condoms on top of condoms.
Oh, I thought
really? Encouraging it?
Yep. And the last thing is about this.
They might be doing that so they can lose, but go ahead.
This whole thing, I don't know, this whole Olympic thing is just, it's just oozing with, sexuality stuff, right?
Yeah.
So there's a female boxer.
Oh, Lord.
Right? Who was, start pulling it up, Malik. Female boxer who, from what I understand, she dropped to her knees and said, I quit this shit. She didn't say it like that.
What was the race?
Yeah.
Do you know the race?
I forgot which country it was.
Okay.
Right.
Not
But it
America.
wasn't U.S. It wasn't the U.S. But apparently she was in the ring.
Italian, thank you.
Italian. She was in the ring with an individual that, you know, the initial reports came out said the person was trans. But that wasn't the truth. Right. But they said, what is it?
Transvestite.
No, they said she wasn't a
Transgender?
She wasn't transgender. She wasn't transgender.
Don't have me say it. Yeah, don't have me say it.
Kojak,
Them-
you want to
that's
try? You want to take a shot at it,
Them was
Kojak?
some nerve wracking.
No, I don't. I'm gonna jack it up too. Hermaphrodite.
Don't have me say it.
Hermaphrodite.
So you knew how to say it the whole time. You so petty.
Hey,
Watch us try to guess the gender. Let us watch them try to guess the gender. Or
so I
something.
baited them in, didn't I?
But what does that mean?
But
we about to go left.
so the complaint is that, you know, I guess I don't know if she felt like she was boxing with a man.
Yeah.
And then, you know, but I think some more information needs to come out on that, because if you have both sex organs, that's what hermaphrodite is, right? If you have both sex organs, does one, but the fact that you got both, does it come with the I guess the makeup and the testosterone?
Yeah.
You know, and you know that being a man comes with.
Gotcha.
So I guess you have to have some type of testosterone in there.
Yeah, like
but
which one
does.
would be dominant, the estrogen or the test? What you said was.
Oh, I don't know, but that's a great
Should
clip.
be a way to test it.
I mean, which one's more dominant? I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Testosterone.
Yeah, which one would be more dominant to see? Yeah, like there's I'm sure there's a way. Yeah, to see.
Yeah,
You saying she felt like she was boxing with a man? I'm saying
She felt them punches and said,
yeah, that's what
Oh,
I'm saying. The strength. I'm
She
saying
probably like,
strength
nah.
wise.
She said she had never
It's a
been
nigga.
hit like that.
I'm saying strength wise.
She's like, nah.
Okay, y'all missed the point. I'm talking about strength wise. Like which one can one be more dominant? I don't know.
What you mean? Who?
I just told you the man side or the woman side.
Yeah.
If having both body parts in your body. Oh my God, I'm making sense. Yeah, the levels. Yeah. Which one's?
I ain't got both in the shell. I ain't got both. I ain't got no cooch in the shell.
He got a lot of
I ain't got no
estrogen.
cooch.
Ferguson got a lot
I ain't
of
got no
estrogen.
cooch. Kojak, she's saying you got a cooch, man.
Oh, hell no.
That is
And
not
she's
what
saying you got a wee wee.
I told my husband I would sign up for one.
Oh boy, this thing done went not left but south and southwest. Right. Michelle saying we all started off at women. As
She's a
women.
doula. She knows. Okay, she knows.
That's why she's a doula does not mean she knows. Right. They're right. Look. Hey, apparently you can be born with both of them and they, you know, mature, I guess. Yeah. So anyway, y'all look.
Anyway.
See, I went out with this conversation.
I mean, this whole conversation went
All the
made
way
a hard
left.
left.
It did.
Literally. But when we come back, we're going to talk about Gloria Johnson. She's one of the Tennessee 3. She won big during the primaries here in Tennessee.
Yes.
And now it's on against Marsha Blackburn.
Watch out.
All right, so we'll be right back. You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project. Hit that subscribe button.
Guessing to find you. I always in the mood. I told you, you always wanted something like this. Hold on to
Hey guys, what's up? It's Elise Neal. You are watching the Antonio Parkinson Project. Stay tuned.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. I am Antonio Parkinson, and you're watching the fastest growing visual podcast in the Memphis market. Give it up. Yep. And give it up for my lovely co-host Angelika Geli Woods in the building.
Can I do a shout out to Original Garments for my t-shirt? I love my t-shirt.
Okay. You gave somebody a plug. Okay.
They gave me the plug.
You got a little
I got
pin
booty
on
scratching nails. I got booty scratching nails
What
right
the
now.
hell is booty scratching nails?
Y'all know, look at the nails. You know how your nails be in between? I got booty scratching nails.
So they scratch the booty better?
I wouldn't know.
I mean, because
But they look like they chipped, you know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Okay, add it
so
to the glossary.
I need
Booty
to get
scratching
I need to
nails.
get my nails done
We're
for
gonna
my
release a
trip.
glossary. We're gonna release a glossary in October. Booty scratching nails. Add it to
The
the
monster
You got the little pin on the side.
Do you scratch the booty with the pen too?
That no, green pen.
The pen is over there on the other side. The other side.
I gotta do it this way.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. Scratching nails.
It's from Memphis. It's good quality. I love it. It's called
It looks
Original
like it.
Garments.
Yeah.
It is. It's really dope, y'all.
Yeah, Angelika, you gave me a new word earlier today too about
Monster
some feet.
stompers. What size
Monster
shoe do you
stompers.
wear?
Monster stompers.
Don't answer that question.
7.5. See, she's not a monster
Man,
stomper.
she didn't want to tell her foot size on there. I'm
What?
telling you, monster stompers. Is that only for women's feet?
Yeah.
Oh, so women, if you have a big
So
foot,
what size is it?
yeah, there's a
I
size.
told him that he gonna get me in trouble for this. I'm not saying that you have big feet.
What the hell does monster stomper mean then?
I'm just saying that. Nah, with that, whatever. But I'm saying, you know how you do. You know how you go to a shoe sale. The shoes is that's like 7 to like 8.5. Thank you, Monster Stop over here is saying shoes. I'm starting to show me your size.
Oh,
Well, you
I'm
ain't
starting to show I love
you
you.
ain't getting no FaceTime on
Look.
this.
man.
No
Want to
FaceTime.
get away?
They gonna hide.
Right.
But no, you go to your shoe. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna call you know how you go get some shoes, and it's always like 7 to like 8.5. That's gone. That's a common size. I feel like. Is it facts? I don't know. It's just me talking. Now the monster stompers is like 9,
Keep going over there.
9.5 to 11s. You know, you on that nonstop, and then smaller, like the little mini stompers, like my sister. She wear like a 5 to like a 6.5. They always have those shoes left. That middle size, there's nothing left.
So
She agrees.
but
My wife wear a 3.5.
Okay, she.
Oh, you can hang hers on. You can hang hers on the
That's
mirror.
my sister. She
Yeah.
wears
You
a
can hang her
3.5
shoes on the
a
mirror.
year.
You know, I buy Jordans all the time.
Right. Oh, yeah, you can afford them.
And I'm
Yeah,
like,
she wears a 3.5. Like that's ridiculous.
Yeah, but where did the term monster
I just
stompers
came
come
up with
from?
that.
Another
I
Angelika.
Yeah, that's called monster stompers.
That's an Angelika.
Like my bonus kids, I said they got monster stompers. They were like size. My oldest wears a 10, and then my other bonus baby, her feet are bigger than mine. She's 10 years old. She's like in a
She's monster stomping at an
Yeah,
early
she got
age.
monster stompers. Like, yes, Jelly, I know I got monster stompers. I'm like,
Man.
you know, you got some monster
Man,
stompers.
DJ Kojak, scratch it up for the monster stompers.
bam.
Damn, they stomping in it, right?
Yeah, you got
One
stomp
more,
noise.
right.
You got stomp noise.
And we got Armani Taste of 101 in here with this madness, but I have to ask you this. This is mandatory.
Oh, God.
Lord, I'm
Hope
scared.
you pass.
Did you hear the scratch?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, give it up for her. You know, she had a cheat sheet.
I'm finna friend you right
She had
now.
a cheat sheet. She saved you. Look,
She saved
you. Yeah, home of the monster stompers over there.
Yeah,
Right.
she's not a monster
All
stomper.
right.
Okay.
Armani Taste of 901. What it is? What's happening? So, what you tasting?
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Right.
Oh Lord, a little bit of everything. But this year I'm really focusing on getting us Memphians into other cultures besides the same old wings and burgers.
Right.
Because Memphis is really a melting pot, and I want more people to know that.
But we into other cultures because y'all know y'all eat up some yums. Y'all be over there with them
No,
Chinese,
What's
with the
yum?
Chinese
No.
folks.
Never.
Yums. Oh, come on now.
Never.
Look,
I never ate
hey,
yums.
look.
You ain't missing nothing.
Man, listen, y'all know y'all be pulling up at the Chinese restaurant, y'all multicultural asses.
But even still, they go and get shrimp fried rice. They get the
Yeah.
basic Chinese food. So even with that, this year I said I want to try egg foo young. Like I
Oh,
want to
yeah,
get.
it's actually pretty good.
I heard.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm gonna try that.
You know, I'm gonna tell you something though, man, and you know, I'm gonna give them a shameless plug, but Tokyo Grill some fire.
Oh,
yes.
The one on Austin Pete, man.
Oh, my God. Oh,
Man,
okay,
look,
okay,
did you do a
okay.
taste with them?
Okay, I haven't been to that
Oh,
location,
Lord.
but I have been. They got like 6 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, I go to the one on Kirby, and for the most part.
Yeah, that's out of town for us, but yeah.
But I
yeah.
recently asked people on my story, which Tokyo Grill is the best, and people kept saying Austin
Man,
Pete.
Austin Pete's
So
some fire.
I'm gonna go and try that.
You
Man,
can go around the corner.
man, listen, you can't understand nothing that woman in there saying, but that's just
Got a little sun, a little sun.
yum sauce.
I like sushi too.
That's
look,
the
I-
only thing I get from there.
But a lot of black people
Man,
don't
that
like
sushi some
sushi
fire,
unless
too.
it's cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
that
like
sushi some
cooked
fire.
sushi.
Right. And we-
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've been somebody did a little racial discrimination to me because they assume black people want fried sushi though.
Yeah, because
And I was like, I don't even want no fried sushi. And I felt like she was racially
She's
profiling me.
Right.
But most black people don't. They don't want raw. They want cooked or fried.
I want sushi. I like mine raw.
I like both, but I
I
don't
want
really.
28 babies. He missed it. Look at you.
28 babies. Oh Lord. Oh, I like it.
That one over
baby,
your
I
head.
like it raw. Oh, baby, I like it raw.
How many? This one went. Oh, y'all. This is going down here, y'all.
I tell you what. Man, you can tell the primaries over with her.
So you know, this month is Black Business Month.
It is.
All right.
Yeah.
So we thought you'd be a dope guest because I wonder how many like Black businesses have you highlighted? You think in your whole career being a food blogger?
Oh, we.
Being that real. Oh,
Yeah, and
Oh
how
my
did you become a food
I know.
blogger? You just like to eat? What is it?
Yeah.
Hey, make money doing what you love, baby.
Yes.
What you love.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is before the term food blogger was a thing, when I was a little girl, I used to take pictures of my food.
Did you?
Like that's crazy.
Right.
I always did that. But what made me start, I started in 2018.
Oh, you been doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, she does this.
full time. That's all she
That's
does.
what you do?
Yeah, full
That's
time.
how you make your money?
Listen, it's
I'm in the
hard.
wrong business, baby.
Full
It's-
time.
It's hard. People keep trying to hop on the bandwagon like it's
Yeah.
easy. It's not easy. I got multiple streams. Like
And it's a lot of work.
it is. People, but no, I started it because a term we hear a lot in Memphis is, I hate Memphis. It ain't nothing to do here. And so
Lies.
Yeah.
that's how I
That's
feel
a lie.
though. And
That's
so
plenty.
it is.
Yeah.
And I keep finding stuff. So I said I'm become a tourist in my own city because at the time,
Oh, that's incredible, man. Give it up for that.
Right,
Hold
your
on,
own city.
man.
Yeah.
You don't give it up for that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. You need to get t-shirts.
Rediscover.
Yeah, we can do them for you, but go ahead.
Oh God. Here we go.
Yeah.
but yeah, I just wanted to become a tourist in my own
Yeah.
city and so start finding like-minded people like me and exploring the city. And I started finding hidden gems, some that's been here
Yes.
forever. People think stuff is new when I post it. I'm like, this been here, y'all.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So where are we going next? Cause we going wherever you going next. We going with you.
Are we going too?
Okay.
You gonna take the Antonio Parkinson Project
Oh
with you.
Lord, you gonna
that'll
drop
be
us off?
fun.
Yep.
Okay. So since it's Black Business Month, I definitely want to highlight Miss B's Sub Shop. This month is National Sandwich Month, so I definitely want to highlight her on the blog. Y'all give an early preview.
Yeah.
Thank
Not
you.
just
Sneak
that.
peek.
Not just that. Miss B's got that little plug in there. Miss B's, that'd be
Be a
$500.
sponsor.
Right, that'd be $500. Bring some sandwiches at least.
Right, give us a meal.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
That's what we need.
How do you? I want this question first. Because I do want to ask you, how do you come up with these spots to go to? Number one, that's number two. The real question I want to know: what has been the worst restaurant? Yeah, baby, come on, put it out
The
there.
bus. Here come the bus.
Yeah, put it
God.
out there.
Let's see.
The PR in me just clutched.
Right.
The worst.
What is the worst? Put them out.
You
Name
know
it.
what?
Come on now. Don't say everybody good. Everybody
No,
good.
everybody's not good. But I've been so many places, I forget some places. But the
Something has to stick out that made you want to like gag yourself.
Right.
Right. That I ain't never coming back here.
oh, goodness. Margaritas.
Oh, what the hell? We literally just went to Mark.
She might have missing one over here.
Okay, which one?
She ain't missing one over here.
I didn't like the one. Well, this probably ain't gonna count. It was in South Haven.
Ah.
And I didn't
That
like.
counts. They watching.
Okay.
And I didn't like the one. Well, no, I walked in the one in White Haven and walked back out. I just didn't like the.
Yeah. That can,
Yeah.
that's important. That's
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
There was a spot on Germantown that was kind of like Margaret's, but it's not called Margaret's. I forgot what it's called.
Tequila.
Man, I went in there, man, and the flies were flying sortie missions. and man, and look, I sat at the bar. The bar was sticky. And there was a lot going on. And it was hood, right? It was Mexican hood though.
Mexican hood.
Yeah. No, it was Hispanic hood. You know how we can hood up a spot, but it was Hispanic hood. They were in there twerking.
we can
The
hood up.
Hispanics were.
A lot of Mexican places
Oh, yeah.
got twerking and music.
Yeah, it was lit. And but it's flies, man, just letting it rip. Fly was like, man, let me get a shot of tequila. Look, yeah.
no, the scene from next Friday. Hold the flies.
Right. Yeah, so margaritas, what's the worst?
It's some more.
What's the worst black one?
Petty.
No, I want to know. No. What's the worst black one? Come on.
Oh,
Come on.
Willie. Oh, this going. Oh,
Come
y'all
on,
gonna
come
be
on,
mad.
come on, come on, Willie. Come on,
I'm
who?
dipping
Willie
down like
Moore,
this
who?
right now.
Say it.
Willie Moore's. I'm sorry.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
Hey, you on South Memphis
I
right
got
now?
another one too.
Oh, what's that?
don't
What's
do
that?
See, now you got me thinking.
Yeah, come on.
Southern Hands. I'm
Who?
sorry.
Who? Southern
Oh,
Hands?
yeah. Which one?
Elvis Presley. I mean, not
Oh.
Elvis Presley. Mill Branch.
Mill Branch.
Southern Hands.
Southern
It
Hands.
used to be
Is that
the
Winston
side.
Moore?
It came out.
We got one on our speak.
Yeah, they said that one ain't.
nasty too.
They said that one ain't that good. It used to be good. It used to be good though.
Yeah, back in the day, the
Supposed
one
to
on
be
Wednesday.
black business
We supposed to be
month.
black business like that's
tell
what
the-
Parkinson.
tell
He
the
don't made it
truth,
go
man, too.
left.
Yeah, tell the truth.
Every month.
Hey, fine.
Every month.
Yeah.
So
But I think Willie Moore's was the worst.
Willie Moore. It's not Willie Moore's. It's Willie
Oh,
Moore.
I don't know
Willie
what you're
Moore.
talking about.
You know
So.
that's Stephen Moore's brother, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't know what it is. But that's
It's
good.
South Memphis soul
Maybe they'll hear this and they'll have
No,
you
it's
come
downtown
again.
now.
Oh, they bougie now. That's right. It is downtown. You're right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
you-
I'm talking about when it was on 3rd Street right there at
Right, yeah, you
by,
can go
by the
there.
Wendy's and all that stuff.
Oh,
But
yeah.
yeah, that's back in the day. though.
Kojak sticking
But
yeah,
people,
you ain't been know.
I mean, it's a
been there.
historical place, and people still be in there. So,
Oh, they been there lit.
yeah.
But that's like how Rendezvous. I think it's not black owned, but that
Oh,
stuff
that's
is trash. Like
I
everybody,
never
it's like
been.
the tourists. It's disgusting. Like,
It's straight
but
up
I've been
touristy.
hearing locals saying it's good, even black people.
Rendezvous?
ew. What type of
Well,
black people?
It's not nasty. It's just
what you-
touristy.
Yeah, it's like
It's
it's
touristy.
not. No.
But I'm gonna tell you who I do like.
This is
I
so
mess
funny.
with them tough.
Who?
It's
Mr.
doggone Torminos.
I want to go there. I keep
Listen.
hearing
Where?
Listen.
Yeah,
it's
that's
in the hood.
That's a hood.
Mexican?
Oh no,
It's black on.
Hey, look.
Oh, you talking about?
Black on this.
Well, there's black folks in there cooking.
Yeah.
And there's white guys that own the store.
Torminos.
It's like a convenience store.
Yeah.
You can't even sit in there and eat.
Yeah, I
You
hear
just gotta
about
get
the
the-
pork chop
Oh my
sandwich.
God.
That's what I've been
Man.
hearing about them.
Oh my God.
What time
Fine.
they close?
Hold on, we
Man,
ain't
look.
got no
Let me
food
see.
today. Now we
Wait a
just
minute.
talking about.
Y'all did. You did.
Listen, Kojak was supposed to bring the food
Angelica
today.
pulled up on us at lunch.
I know how to slide in and get in where I fit in at. I got me a free meal.
Where y'all go for lunch today?
Coach, yeah,
Margaritas. Look.
the one around the corner is not bad.
But
though.
listen.
It's a mess.
Let me tell you about Torminos though. I went to Torminos maybe about a month ago, I guess now, and I went in there at 9:30 in the morning. 9:30. They don't make breakfast food. 9:30 in the morning. Line. Pork chops and
What
gravy,
time they close?
rice, muffins, greens, green beans. Look at Angelica
sold
over there
out.
licking her
Bring
lip.
us a plate.
Hey, listen to me. When I say folks line up in that mug like crap,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
like they trapping. They
So you
trapping
want
for
to check
food.
them out? Like,
I do
Yeah.
want to go. I've been wanting to go for
Oh
some
man,
years.
it's really good. It's really good.
Yeah,
And I mess with Miss Girlies. I love
I
Miss
know you
Girlies
always
too.
say that.
I never get to catch her.
Oh man.
see?
So this month, make sure
See, he giving you some spots.
No, I know about her. It's just her hours.
I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna have to take you to some spots.
Yeah.
And see, apparently you don't get out to the capital of Memphis.
I
Right
do.
now.
I be
You're in the
everywhere.
capital of Memphis
So
in Raleigh.
actually, before I came here, I was gonna check out Motion's Grill, but they
That's on Austin P. And is that the new spot
it's
on
on
Austin P?
Jackson.
Okay.
Where
Okay.
is
It's
it
black
called?
on Motion's
I
Grill.
don't know nothing about over here. About that.
Yeah. And what about your boy Kojak?
The seafood
That brought us the
person.
crab legs.
Oh yeah. Straight drop.
Straight
Oh
drop.
yeah, I done highlighted them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Bando's, his other restaurant.
Bando, he got both of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come
Okay,
on.
yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Now, I have a question.
I
So, like,
understand.
sometimes I know you sporadically pick these places, and sometimes people pay you to come critique it. Now, what happens if they're paid and it's trash? Do you still give a good review, or do you feel like you're leaning towards good because they pay, or do you feel like you give an honest view?
It's still honest.
Yeah.
I still honest, and I tell them that ahead of time before they pay me.
Yeah.
So I tell them, look, you're not paying for a good review.
Okay.
You're paying to be highlighted on my page. It's the difference.
Yeah.
Some people do that, not me.
Yeah.
The recent place that I posted with the Berea pizza, it kind of went viral.
Man, I
on
love Berea,
TikTok.
man.
So they paid me to come, and in there I highlighted what we liked and what I didn't like,
Yeah.
what we didn't like. So it still was an honest review. People still are like, "Oh, I'm going." So, and I explained to another restaurant owner that the reason I still am honest and tell people what I didn't like is because that still helps their business. Like people are gonna appreciate.
Yeah. And they'll make
honesty.
the improvemements.
Exactly.
Hopefully make the
Yeah,
improvements.
hopefully.
please.
Fingers crossed.
You should.
Because some people don't like constructive criticism.
show it on.
Have you ever had a kickback where somebody cuss you out, start threatening you?
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Talk crazy because they didn't like the review.
Yeah.
Oh, nah, because I don't even, nah.
Have you ever been reviewed? that they reviewed the reviewer.
I wonder, can you do that?
Right. Look, they come in there and
I'm
they
thinking,
brought a hook
thinking about we gotta get an angle. But
Well, you know what?
Uh-huh.
So I'm a slick.
You know, Memphis crazy. Memphis
Yeah.
will roast too.
Yes,
Ridiculous.
right.
That's why I asked.
So recently, this, if anything is crazy, it's like in my DMs with me in the business. So this one business wanted me to come out, and I told them that
we can black business tea.
I ain't say they was black on or not, but
They was.
That sound like they black on,
They
right?
was.
Right. It sound black on,
They
right?
was.
Right.
Yeah, thank
But
you.
what now?
this man, y'all finna get Memphis too. This
This
man
man
said,
said,
Right.
love the flame.
after I told him that I charge, he said, no, thank you. We got the city support. We good. Baby, you. Well,
you got me.
and keep in mind,
I
this
pull up in
person
that
be
bitch for free.
right, because now I want to go try it and see if it's nasty.
Right.
And I'm still not gonna because that's the thing. I don't highlight the bad ones because that's still free promo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're still getting
Yeah.
some business from
Thank
me.
you.
So no,
Yeah.
you're not getting anything.
Right. Right.
Yeah. That's
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Powered by Black Market Strategies.